Solve some problems, right? So this is what we use math for really in the real world every day. Example number 8, applying the problem-solving process. So the engineers at an auto manufacturer pay students 0.8 cents a mile plus $25 a day to test their vehicles. How much did the auto manufacturer Sally pay, or did the manufacturer pay Sally to drive 440 miles in one day? And then John earned $93 test driving, so in one day. So how far did he drive? So let's write some of this stuff down. So we need an equation. So what did they get paid? Well, their pay was equal to 25 per one day. Does that change at all? They get 25 bucks no matter what, right? Does it, if they go 50 miles or 60 miles, does it matter? No. So we're just going to say they're going to get 25 plus 0.08 cents per mile. So how would I write that? X. I'll put M for mile just to make it easy. All right. So this is our equation. Now for A, Sally drove 440 miles, or that's what M equals. And for part B, John's pay was $93, right? So let's zoom in on that. So I've taken the information, and now let's look at it. Okay, so let's do Sally. So Sally, so this is part A. Sally drove 440 miles in one day, so we could figure out how much she got paid by saying her pay was equal to 25 plus 0.08 times M, which is 440, right? And if we multiply that out in the calculator, we'll get $60.20. Well, that's what the textbook says, and sometimes the textbooks makes mistakes, so I'm gonna plug this in here just to make sure. So I'm gonna say 25 plus 0.08 times 440. Yep, $60.20. Boom. We'll bang him with the bacon sizzle. And then for part B, what's this guy's name? John. John actually got paid $93, and they want to know how many miles he drove. Alright, so now how could I solve that? Well, one way to do it, and this has been pretty easy, we could do it algebraically, but if we're taking the ECT and we're in a big hurry, couldn't I say y equals 93? And couldn't I put on the other side 25, whoops, I gotta put in the right number, 25 plus 0.08 x and graph the two? Now the problem is they don't fit on the graph, so I've got to expand my graph so I can get everything to fit. So I'm going to go like 0. What's the biggest x value you think I'll have? Well, if they've got 440 here, it might go all the way up to 500, right? I could hit zoom fit, I suppose. And then if, what's my lowest y value would be 0, what's my highest y value? Well, think of this as being the y, it would be about 100. Whoops, I accidentally hit the wrong thing there. So my highest y value would be about 100. Okay.
You got 5,000.
Oh, did I? Oh, wow, that's really big. Do you see what my computer's doing? I hate Windows 8. All right. Let me move it a little bit over here. So we got, let's put 500 in here. Okay, do you see where I'm getting these numbers from? This is my y value, right? And then over here when x was equal to 440, I got around $60. So if this guy's getting paid $90, it's got to be more than $440. Does that make sense to you guys? All right, it might even be 600. So let's put 600 in. All right, let's graph it and see. Yeah, it's way bigger. So I got to come back and we'll do like 800. Now let's look. No, still more. Do you guys see? Way over here, it still isn't crossing. It isn't showing. So maybe 5,000 wasn't a bad idea. So let's put 1,000 and graph it. All right, there we have an intersection. How do I find that intersection? I'm going to hit second trace, intersect, and I'm going to try and get that little cursor as close as I can to the intersection. Hit enter, enter, enter. 850 is what it's saying, right? So what that's saying, y equals $93 when x equals 850. Now to verify this, I could plug that in the calculator. So let's just do that, right? So if I come in here and I quit this and I clear everything, why is this thing going bonkers? Clear. I could say 25 plus 0.08 times 850. And what should my answer be? 93. And it is. Cool.